Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but... Chance! Park Ji-sung. That's a shade optimistic. Raul. Great vision. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Now it's Raul. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That has been slung wide. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tar kept his eye on it, and he's there. Taken back almost at once. And it's Rijkaard. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Knocks it into space. And it's lofted through here. And that's been won straight back. He's looking wide. Lewandowski. And this is Van Basten. It's a pretty loose pass. The message is clear. None shall pass. Now it's Osimhen. Park Ji-sung. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely weighted ball. It's Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's just beyond his reach. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit. Great chance! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Osimhen. Hakimi. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Now Mbappe. Akanji. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Park Ji-sung, and he's there to make the challenge. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Osimhen. Portugal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Spread neatly. Out of play for a goal kick. Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Portugal finding their passes. Osimhen! It's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Has been indicated.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Akanji. And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion.
And the finish! They've scored! Portugal are level! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Adams. Mbappe. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Osimhen receives it in. Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal have their second corner now. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Adams cuts out the pass.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Akanji. Yamal. And here's Van Basten. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And a chance!
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And it's Rijkaard.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Raul. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hakimi. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Park Ji-sung. A header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yamal looking for the run. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Basten, Bastoni makes the interception. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries a shot! That's another chance! He has done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got
15,
changes here from both sides, in fact. We have
23,
ourselves a real game
Robert
here.
Lewandowski.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to
Van
finishing.
Nistelrooy. Substitution in progress.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's a good foot in there. And it's Hakimi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Manchester United can breathe again. Just. And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Lamine Yamal has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Batistuta. And he's worked it through, and he's got the beating of his man. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Batistuta was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the...
Shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So,
18,
time for changes on
Yamal.
both sides, actually.
Number 14.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Number 2.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a good ball out wide. Courtois claims comfortably.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, that's a key interception. Bale. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Batistuta really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
All square again into the dying minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game! A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their full...
Lewandowski! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gets into some space. Swings it. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Van Basten is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Not the most convincing of passes. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yes, he's... Oh, they could be caught out here! Now it's Osimhen. Scholes. And here's Van Basten. He's in a... Osimhen! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Rijkaard. Out to the right. Incoming delivery. Up he goes! It's a loose ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Van Basten. There's the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this...
Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread out to the left. Knocks it into space. Raul. It's Raul! Oh, that was no routine save.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Costa Curta tries to clear. Hangs in up, he rises! And that has been cleared. And that's definitely not his best. On the free ball. Koundé. Rijkaard. Koundé. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Davids. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Scholes. And here's Lewandowski. Cruyff. Chance! Decent enough try. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Scholes. Davids. And Scholes. And it's Davids. And this is Scholes. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. And it's played in.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Out to the left it goes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cruyff. Now here's the delivery. Bayer claims it without any fuss. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Lewandowski. Now Davids. Costa Curta. Gerrard. Played out to the left flank. Back into the middle. Played out wide. Nice sequence of passes this.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a throw-in. That's a little off target. Davids. Davids proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Davids. Spread it left. Cruyff could try cutting inside here. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10 será sustituido por el dorsal 27.
We get a throw in. And here comes the corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. That's good play.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Scholes. Drive, and the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Scholes certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Roberto Carlos. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead.
Oh, what a mistake! It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Gerrard.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Played back in. Osimhen. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Gerrard. Scholes. Oh, good take in a good area. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Throw in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 7, Scholes.
Ah, good steal, he just
15.
read it.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 99, el dorsal 47, el dorsal 11. Cambio de jugadores.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gerrard. Van Basten.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Van Basten. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Davids. Raul. Now Davids. Now it's Bellingham. Costa Curta. Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's heaved it away, and it's Gerrard. He's in space and looking for options, lofted in.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He won't be happy with that one. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yeah, that pass isn't the best.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's lofted through here. Stood up well to him there. There's a sharp little ball here. Good ball, good take. He's got away. Goal! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Здравствуй, друже. Извини, что пришлось ждать. Немного дел имел.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Well, they can break here. He's in a great position here. He is through here. In comes the corner.
Вот это удар.
Ukraine with the corner. They're first. And it's hoisted clear. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
There they go, hunting again.
Little doubt, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Just eases him off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Да-да-да, по яйцам урвал. Ямаль по яйцам урвал.
Dunk is there to clear. Yamal. And it's Rodri. Now it's Bale. Yamal. Bale. Referee has just said play on. Neither side especially adventurous early on. He's had it taken off him. Neuer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice physical challenge.
Фига себе.
And it's Azar. Picked out. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? First quarter of an hour gone. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. He can get that clear. Bale did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. Van Nistelrooy. Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Пошел, пошел.
Ukraine applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does
Yes.
an awful lot of work
Сука.
rate and of course the discipline. because
Обосрался я
it has
чуть-чуть
to
в
be
защите.
with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neuer, and the keeper's given it away. That's rather hopeful.
Плохо выбил вратарь.
Oh, Portugal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like
Так
he
и
was going to
бывает.
be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Alexander-Arnold, and that's aimed into the middle. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yamal, and the counter is on. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Bale. That has been slung wide. Van Nistelrooy. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Офсайд. Офсайдишкис.
That has not gone well. And now they can clear their lines. Rodri. And here's Kaka.
Ой.
Ukraine have got it back and they'll have another go. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Van Bouten. Vardiol. Oh, this looks sharp.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Deftly away. Well, hang on. Can he finish? Really well taken goal.
Взяточку прямо.
And in charge, and things are... And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first half thoughts?
Portugal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Portugal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Дай вратарю пас. Ты даешь вратарю пас, вечно гол случается. Ну, вратарь, давай, херню сделай. Вот как вратарь должен работать. Я уже думал, будет гол.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. So, third corner of the game. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Portugal really could have done without this. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Oh, it rattles the bar. Dunk gets it away. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Пронесло. Дай вратарю.
Without sophistication. Neuer.
Но я на этот раз не обосрался.
That's going right the way across. Kaka. And here's Bale. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though. And the shot! Portugal in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard!
Хорош.
He's got a goal! An opportunist strike, but
Хороший
he'll
удар.
take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter,
Вот
I
это
think
удар.
you've gotta
Вот
give
это
the
взрыв.
keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well timed, excellent interception. Dunk. And no, that was never going to make it. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Ukraine choosing to make the first change. Rijkaard coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bale. Ramal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball, and the shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Out for a throw.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4, Silvestre. Número 17, número 8.
Portugal
Luca.
do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Van Nistelrooy. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 22, número 15.
It's Bellingham.
Número 11.
Lovely ball and a real shapes to shoot!
Oh.
Decent try.
That was a really
Как
good
это?
chance, Peter.
Bale
Certainly the way
fail.
he's been playing.
And here's Bale. And this is Bale. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Somewhat off target. Bellingham. Threads one in.
That's positional goal.
Great chance! And the ball's come in for the pieces. It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Пан Беллингем.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great...
Ух ты,
That's
какая
horribly mistimed,
подсечка.
and it's given penalty. Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot. to increase the lead. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Into the last 5 minutes. Van Bouten tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. And Owen! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been climbs up big. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
А он головой не бьет.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
Guardiola calmly anticipates. And he's intervened well there. And here's Gavi. Gavi, and he's in on goal. He gets big. And it's there! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has 2. Things looking... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these 2 sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Portugal.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me...
And the shots! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it, because The support was arriving quickly.
Pele. Forlan. It's Forlan!
No, no, no.
Bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Park Ji-sung gets it away. And that should get the job done. And it's Forlan. And this is a chance!
Whoa.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's worked it through, and this is Raul. He's away. Chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. This is the time you need that pace.
Great ball if he can get there. And this is Van Basten. Cleared without complication. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Messi. Neither of these two want to... Shapes to shoot! Yes!
Охренеть.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
This is great.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Osimhen
Блять, сука.
threads one in. Look at the space here. Pele with the cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen!
Ah,
No,
сука.
not quite.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Forlan. Now it's Raul. Now that's well seen too. Park Ji-sung. And the counter is on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Van Basten.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he finish? He's trying to hit the front line here. And it's Forlan. Pele. And here's Messi. Rijkaard. Oh, super. Tries a shot! He has done it!
Это пиздец.
Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Perfect. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks.